I don't know who's in here, but what's up? Hope y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Hey, son. I'm in the kitchen. So that's kind of ghetto, but these are supposed to be magnetic curtains, and they're not magnetic to this window here for this door. So I'm gonna have to do some trucker concoctions. Hey, what's up, V Griffith? I think I got y'all on Bluetooth, so y'all can hear me. Anyway, I've been working on this kitchen. Whoever was here, they wasn't the cleanest. I mean, they did. So black people and other people, and I hate the color black. Y'all know that. Michelle, what's up? Pink people, black people, white folk, everybody. Y'all know I hate that word. So Anglo's, African Americans, my Latino brothers and sisters, all y'all, hello. But some folks just ain't clean. And so for me, when I say clean, it's an apartment. So we had some critters. I saw dead ones when I came and looked at the apartment. Even though I could tell they had come in and done, this place is basically kind of remodeled for, this thing is probably 1950s this was built. I got the old screw-in circle fuses. So it's an older complex, but I got a good deal. 665 a month. I'm gonna sweep some critters. Go sweep some critters. And if I see any live ones, we gonna deal with them. What's up, cat eyes? So when I got here, I saw a couple of live little. When I came in right before I moved in, I'll be honest, because I'm real. I saw a couple of live roaches in the living room by the door. I'm like, oh, you ninjas don't pay rent. And the only creatures that are in this house that have more than two legs better be a cocker spaniel, a min pin, a chihuahua, a dog. Otherwise, you got to die. So, um, I went ahead and I did my version of a cleaning, which I'm a bleach person. I'm definitely a huge bleach person. So I went and I did bleached all the floors. Everything in here is tile. I'm bleaching through all the cabinets. So I basically washed out all the lower cabinets here, drawers over there. I have a little island. All that's been bleached and done. The top cabinets, I'm a little short, so until I can get up in there and get to the top to make sure ain't no dead critters, those I'm not using yet. But I'm ordering a step ladder, and I'll be getting up there and getting up there and seeing. And then I have some friends staying with me temporarily for a period of time. She's transitioning down here because she now works for my company as well. I referred her in. So for people who want to guess where I'm working, here's a Swift shirt. The other day I had a night shirt on. I have a WFX shirt. I have a Conway shirt. I got a whole bunch of shirts with different companies. I will never tell you when I'm actively working for a company where I work. I will not. My company even has a Facebook page in which a lot of the workers are on. Shannon is not a part of that. Truckadol is not a part of that conglomeration. What's up? That's my sis right there. What's up, Danielle? Um, oh well, JJ, we're gonna be talking. I'll call you, honey, cause we'll talk. Whatever you do, baby, do something regional. I'm gonna tell you that. Do something regional. So my homegirl who's here with me, she's from Chicago, by the way, JJ, and we used to work together at Aetna. So she and her son, one of her third son, are temporarily staying with me until she gets settled here, because she's got to transition from Vegas to here, and she got on at my company as a breakdown manager. Sweet lady, and just cool people. And I don't offer that to everybody. I just knew her character, who I worked with told me the content of her character, and I said, "Look, I ain't got much in the house right now because I still got a whole nother storage unit. I've got to move in here, but I'm not going to do it while they're here because I don't want to overwhelm the space. Because I got tables, I've got an entertainment unit. Only thing I have to get is a couch and a bed. That's it. Everything else is sitting in my storage unit. I got TV. I got a whole nother computer system. I mean, I got a whole bunch of crap in a big ass storage unit in Tempe right now. That's for this apartment." So what I did move was my truck-in storage unit. So I'll take y'all real quick. Let me take y'all through a quick tour. Hold on. So y'all can see what I'm working on. All right, so right now it's kind of a mess, but it's moving. A lot of this was from my trucking storage units because I had three different trucks I went into. So this refrigerator was in one of my trucks, the 2019 when I was at WFX. So I have this little refrigerator. It's actually a nice refrigerator. So right now we got a little bit of stuff in there, and I had put some stuff because I'm letting them use refrigerator too. They're camping in there, and we're just using the space. This right here, everything's pretty much the floor stuff's been mopped, but this is all from either my trucking storage unit or when I got back. And then I had two bins that were from my old apartment that my places Vivian was using. Joe gave us a sleeping mat. They're not using that right now, but if her other kids come out, she might have to use that. Um, Dirty clothes, more clothes. This is my room, and I'm on an air mattress, and I'm ordering my bed soon. But this is my room. It's kind of a mess, but I put stuff in here, and then this is the bathroom area. Hey, sis, that's my sis. Hey, Sherry. Um, so this is the bathroom area, and this is 99 cents only, child. 99 cents only, your friend. You can even get the rods. Now, granted, the rod wasn't 99 cents only, but the kit was like $4, and the rod was like 3. So that's pretty cheap. So we're doing pretty good. I didn't even realize stuff that I bought. Like God, sometimes God does stuff, and you don't realize you're doing stuff for something future on. Like they say, well, he knows the end from the beginning. So I bought this little toaster oven is brand new, never even used it. This is one of the microwaves from the one of the trucks. I got a whole nother microwave in Lubbock. Hold on, y'all. I got a whole nother microwave sitting in Lubbock. I got a whole nother microwave in my storage unit here for my apartment. Hold on, I'm plugging y'all in. Y'all, forgive my hand. I'm trying to get it plugged in with gloves. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Better. Um, I got a whole nother storage unit from my apartment in Lubbock, or from when I stayed with my dad in Lubbock. So I got to go out there and get all my stuff. Hold on, make sure I got y'all. Anyway, I hope. Hey, Carmen, V. Griffith, JJ, that's my son, sis, Danielle, Cat Eyes. What else I missed on here? I don't think I missed anybody else. And I got Sherry. Stop, drop, and roll on. Um, for this apartment, it's really good room, Sherry. You absolutely right. Um, the the apartment I'm guesstimating is somewhere between 600 and 700 square feet. It's not huge. It's not as big, and I even have a little patio on the back. So this back door goes to a patio. I gotta fix the curtain rod because it fell down because it's supposed to be magnetic, and Shannon did a ghetto fix, but my ghetto fix kind of didn't work all the way. So I'm gonna have to go more ghetto and go get my gorilla glue. That's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be a magnetic curtain rod, and there's metal around the framing of that window, but I think it's aluminum and not metal. So the magnet didn't work. So then what I did is I used my Velcro from like the truck, because Velcro is trucker's best friend, and I tried to Velcro it up there, but the adhesive didn't stick to the little magnets good. So I'm gonna have to get my Gorilla Glue out and get that to glue on there. And then once I do that, because the Velcro's still up there, both sides are still there. So it'll work. I just gotta make sure it sticks to the magnet. So I'm gonna do that. It's just the easy way to do it. Because I don't have my drill, I don't have any of my tools and stuff. Those are all in storage, and I'm not gonna bring those out until after they transition into their house because I don't know how much space we're going to need. She's got two more children, well, three more that might be coming. I don't know how she's going to work it because I know her daughter's there. She's got three grown adult children. One is with her right now, and she's transitioning. So I know she got her check from her last company, and she's probably got to get some checks here. So however it's going to work. Really sweet lady, awesome lady. Um, I'm very happy. I don't recommend a lot of people in work environments. And like I told her, I've only recommended two people I've been working since I was 16 years old. So it says something about her character. Um, I've been working since, yeah, 16 years old. I started working for the city of Tempe. And I've recommended two people, written formal recommendations out of that time, and I'm 51. Hey, magical girl, what's up? So, um, yeah. It's good. So right now it's three of us here, and the son is a perfect gentleman. I'm so impressed when I see a young man so well mannered, and I told her, I said, take your time. Yeah, I was blessed by somebody to be able to crash with them, Vivian and them, to transition back here. You take your time. It's no rush. All I do is come in here and sleep right now. That's pretty much it. I'm sleeping and I'm just working because my next move is I gotta get a car. So I'm gonna be hopefully going to an auction here in January, and hopefully I have enough to kind of find something. I just need something to get me from A B to C. Um, our public transit has gotten better. So, like for me, I don't even have to go. My doctor's in Tempe, right off the light rail, so I could do park and ride. If I had a hoopty, park that bucket, get on the light rail and that light rail, and just get off and either lift or take. They have free shuttles in Tempe, my home city, and free shuttle right to her office. And then hang out in Tempe because Tempe's fun. Plus, I got a lot of good eating. Y'all know me and food. I'm working on it. I'm not gonna say I'm cutting meat totally, but I'm gonna probably go more plant based in my diet. I've been following a group called Forks Over Knives. Yeah, I think that's it, Forks Over Knives on Facebook, and it's just been impressive. Some of the people who have gone plant based, and guys, if our friend in there gets to acting up, who just joined us, please kick them off. If they get to acting up. If you just here, I don't know who you are, but if you here just to enjoy the content, cool. But if you doing something else, we not about it. We just having a decent conversation. So for my admins on there, y'all have the power to kick him off if he gets to acting up. If you being the gentleman, then you're welcome to the channel. Um, but yeah, so right now everything's going good. I'm in the kitchen trying to get it the rest of the way. I realized because, like I said, I had part of my stuff that I had ran out of storage space in my big storage, and I had two big bins at Vivian's place, and then moved them to my trucking storage. And I had some dishes in there. Like I said, it's like God knew like this was going to happen. I'm going through something. I'm like, Lord, it's almost like you knew I was going to transition back here because everything that I needed, with the exception of pot and pan, I had. I mean, I have even from SRT, JJ, even though it was the little driver's appreciation, it's tiny but it's cute. Let me show y'all. They did a driver's appreciation and they gave you the chance to order what you wanted. And so I ordered this. It's some kind of little, like a little heater, like almost like a little tiny miniature kind of semi George Foreman thing. So I ordered this, and it's worked out pretty good for me. I haven't used it yet. I'll probably use it, but it's gonna work out okay. Um, but yeah, we're gonna be changing the diet up a little bit, and just gradually walking into it. My company offers a gym for $10 a month, and it's a nice gym. And I'm probably gonna try to start using that. I'm already walking by using the bus, so I'm already doing that. And I don't know, even once I get the car, I think based on my walking right now, just from here to the bus stop, I may do like the weekdays. I may end up going ahead and still taking the bus. And on the days where it's going to end on the weekend, I may end up driving. And the reason I'm doing that is because it's forcing me to walk. Because it's not a long walk, but at 4:40, was it 4:46 or 4:36? I weighed in, and when I saw my doctor when I got back here after the Bell's palsy episode, and I just noticed, I gotta walk. I also noticed that when I first got to Vivian's, I was not doing any meat, and I felt totally different for the few weeks I was there when I was just doing vegetables until my budget got a little tight, and then I went back to cheap meat. So, yeah, thank you, V. Griffith. Just starting slow. And I was watching, there was a man on Fork Over Knives today, and he showed his weight. He working at Whole Foods, which I was like, cool, I'm not mad at you. He's working at Whole Foods, and he's a fat dude. I mean, I'm just going to say it. Dude was fat. He was fat. Maybe, I don't know if he's as fat as me, but he was fat. And if you saw him today, he's doing marathons. And he said it took him about 2 years. Hey, Rochelle, what's up, baby? It took him about, Merry Christmas to you too. It took him about 2 years, and he ended up If you see him, I was just like, wow. But he went mainly plant-based diet. There's another lady, she's on there, and there's some who are just total vegans. There are some who said we're predominantly plant-based. There's one, she lost like half her body weight and naturally, no, at least that's what they're saying, no surgery, and all they did was plant-based. I'm also watching a sister that I found on, I've been sending it to Stop, Drop, and Roll On and my homegirl, Regina, and it's her name is Tabitha Brown. I guess she was an actress. I know she looks familiar. She's funny as Hades. And I guess she had had some health issues and she's gone totally vegan. And some of the stuff she's done, like she made this stuff called untuna, which I'll be doing sometime coming up this week once I go grocery shopping, because I got garbanzo beans. I'm gonna buy the rest of it. Thank you, sis. Um, I'm gonna go. I got my garbanzo beans, and I'm gonna go get the rest of it. Hey, NR, what's up, baby? And I'm gonna talk about some trucking stuff here in a minute, y'all, because I want to give some wisdom and advice. Um, because I've been talking to, because doing what I do now, I do like aspects of being in the office. I miss aspects of over the road, but I really like being in the office talking to drivers and say, "Hey, bibliophile, what's up, baby?" Um, the sad part is that I think all trucking companies are cheap in their own way, and these people folks is cheap because like I walked in there Saturday and there was only two of us for 70 calls on hold from drivers waiting. And so I'm not able to, I would like to have a bigger impact, but I'm not going to be able to do that. But the impacts I can have, I'm going to have. There's things I will never do. Probably would behave. I don't know if it'll make me lose my job, but there's stuff. I'm gonna sit here for a minute, y'all. I'm gonna sit on my little stool if y'all can see me. It's a little roller. Can y'all see me if I sit down here? Hold on. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, that's better. Um, there's some stuff that I won't do, and there's something I will never tell drivers to do. Like I had one of our people who basically drivers in the snow, and he didn't tell him outright, but it was definitely urging the driver to use chains. He was telling me to tell. I'm like, oh no, I'm not comfortable doing that. One, when I trained, I would never train a driver chains. Two, I've only chained one truck one time in my whole existence, and it's not that I can't chain, it's that I won't chain. At the end of this video, I'm gonna see if I can find, and I'll put it below when I can, the link to Werner's lawsuit of just a truck that got hit in the rain. He was in his lane, holding his lane perfectly. The car careened. I guess they maybe they hydroplaned off the road into the oncoming traffic, slammed into his truck. I don't remember somebody died, but I believe it was a bad. Whatever took place, it was really bad. Um, at that point, Werner has to pay that family. I don't even think it's been settled yet. Okay. And I don't know if anybody died in that. He is at fault because what they said was, and it was just rain, because of the level of rain that was taking place, he shouldn't have been there. He should have been parked until the roadways were clearer and safer for him to be in. It, it's it's sad. There was a fatality. Okay, I thought there was a fatality in that. Because if there's a fatality and they hit the truck, he didn't hit them, they hit him. But because you're a commercial driver, I don't necessarily agree with these laws, but it is what it is. If they hit you in weather that they feel you should be parked in, what am I looking at? Welcome to the channel, Jones. Jerry B, what's up? I got somebody else in here. I'm not seeing everybody, but everybody who came in, welcome to the channel. Give us a like, thumbs up, share it out. But he hit somebody, and the person that he hit, or excuse me, they hit him. And if there was a fatality in it, he's going to go to prison for manslaughter, even if he's holding his lane perfectly. So when you put chains on your truck and you're driving down the road in inclement weather, if that truck is hit by anybody, another truck, any other vehicle, that incident is automatically your fault. Automatically, because you have chains on. And their view is that if you had to put chains on, you should have found somewhere safe to shut down. So it's your responsibility to know what weather conditions you're driving into and to shut the truck down. And because I am at a company that's pretty much a starter company, I mean they do have some long-term drivers, but their major people are starters. I deal with a lot of newbies. I deal with a lot, and I'm on the phone. Like I've had to take my road map in. I've had to take my truck stop guide in. I got some more stuff I'm going to take in because these babies are calling, asking the driver managers and the after hours driver people where do I find a truck stop. I, I don't know when I ever started if I ever asked anybody where did I find a truck stop. It was just mind blowing to me. If we got any idiots in here, y'all just bump them. Y'all know what to do. Um, but and if everybody else in here really cool, do what you do. But yeah, I just mind blowing. But you got a lot of the newbies that don't know. They don't know any better. And hold on. What are you asking me? You asked me something. Hold on. I didn't. I haven't changed anybody's status. Oh, okay. I haven't changed any of y'all status. So it must be some idiots in here. Y'all go ahead and just if y'all can get rid of the idiots. Yeah. Get back to our conversation. Um, let me see if I can do it this way. I don't know if that's gonna work. If y'all can see me. Yeah, let's see. Oh, that might work. Hold on, y'all. Okay, that might work. So, yeah, somebody's messing with Magical Girl's sign on. Go ahead and see if y'all can block that. I don't know how they're doing it, but it's just idiots. Magical Girl, I don't know how they're doing it to you, baby. If you can block whoever that is. She's not. It's somebody else. Somebody else using her, like something with her. They're somehow shadowing her sign on. Thank you, JJ. Yeah, Magical Girl. That's somebody else using her sign. Using her somehow they've shadowed her sign on. Anyway, y'all, we're gonna y'all if y'all can clean out some of the idiots in here, go ahead and do that. We'll keep talking. But yeah, you got a lot of new drivers, and with the new drivers that you have, some of them don't know. They have no clue. So being in the office, nobody should ever tell you guys to change. I'm gonna let the admins handle the idiots, but nobody should ever tell you guys to chain a truck. Um, as far as that's concerned, that is your choice. And like I tell most of the kids in there, you are the king. You basically you the captain of the ship. You basically handle the safety of driving that truck. And if you don't feel it's safe to drive it, then you need to park it. Um, yeah, we got a lot of idiots in here. JJ's been cleaning them out. Let JJ, he'll clean out the ones that he can. Wendy, I have no idea how they're doing it. It's some kind of crazy group in here, so I'm gonna let y'all clean out the idiots. Um, so anybody who has admin rights, y'all can clean out. Y'all can go in there and knock they behind up out of here. I don't know. That's just it's kind of spiritual, ain't it? It's demonic, but we gonna let God handle that in His own way. Yeah, they're shadowing a whole bunch of stuff. They're even shadowing YouTube administrator stuff. They're doing a whole bunch of real weird racist stuff. So it's some kind of it's demonic. I ain't even gonna go into dealing with crazy people. Anyway, y'all, we're gonna keep on with our content. We ain't gonna let it stop us. Um, Also, what I've noticed is some people, right now with the closure of the trucking companies is happening. I've had people reach out in the background and ask me, "Hey, should I still, get into trucking?" There's still a shortage in the trucking industry. That has not changed. So we still need people in the industry. What I am going to recommend, which I've recommended in a prior video, is try to get things that are local and or try to get something regional, something where you're in your region. So if that trucking company you go to has any kind of hiccups and they have to file bankruptcy. So a lot of people are saying all sorts of bad stuff about Celadon. I had to kind of reevaluate because I probably would have been in that bucket too, but I had to kind of look at the situation like this. I know companies, and I worked for a company once where all of a sudden we walked in and the company was closing. Our packets were there. We met them at the door, and pretty much we were handed our stuff and we were turned around. Um, Trucking is kind of it's no different. It's a business, and unfortunately, if people don't manage the upper part of the business right, and you're somebody in the lower part of the totem pole, you might end up being impacted um, by what happens. So what I would strongly recommend is get somewhere local. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the messages here. So y'all, I can't see your chat. That way we'll not show it right now, especially because we got all the nut boxes in here. Um, and we'll talk later, or y'all can put comments on the video later. I'll take care of it. But if you are someone who you're thinking about coming into trucking, I still don't say it's a bad thing. I think, I think Junior Honduras, he says he calls it MBA, never broke again. Even right now, if I ended up or something happened in the office or I had to get a job, I just renewed my CDL, what is it, my medical card. I can always get a job. I just put it out there and I will have a job. Nikki's working for a company making over 20 some dollars an hour, just doing local dump truck here of asphalt and sand and cement. That's it. She's helping. Actually, her company's doing a lot of our freeway out here. They're taking the asphalt out there, spreading it out for the new freeway systems and expansions. And that's what she's doing. And she sits in her truck, does her levers, and boom, boom, boom. Now she's working her butt off. She's working like 7 days a week, and she didn't have to probably do that. But she told me she wanted as many hours as she could get. So she's bringing in some decent checks. You could do that. It'll pay the bills. I'm not going to say by any means you'll get rich, but it'll pay the bills. It'll bring an income into your house or into whatever you into your pocket. The same way in trucking. If you want to bring an income in, you can do it. If you're working for a company and you're not making the money you're supposed to be making, or you're not being treated the way you're supposed to be treated, are they messing with your loads? Um, they're not the only company. There's other companies out there. And sometimes it's about a fit. Somebody could go to CR England, which we know a lot of people don't say CR England doesn't have the best reputation. But they go there and they were successful. Nikki had no problem with CR England. She said, I made good money. She was able to buy her house. Um, she made good money with them. It just depends on what your experience is. She had a felony too, and so it opened the door for her to change her life around. I believe that trucking opens the door. It doesn't discriminate based on your age. It doesn't discriminate based on I mean, does in some cases, but in the fact of driving, when I say it doesn't discriminate, it means you can get a job somewhere for somebody. There's somebody that might still discriminate in the industry, but trucking gives you an open door regardless of your ethnicity, regardless of your age, regardless of pretty much your weight. If you can climb your butt in and out that cab and drive that truck, you can get a job. If you can go and look under the trailer and close the back doors, you can get a job. It's once you have that CDL, it opens the door. You don't want to do a truck. Now that I have a class A, I can go drive a bus. I can drive a dump truck. I can do expedited. I can drive team. I mean, the doors are open. I can get something where I have some kind of money coming in my pocket. So to me, don't think just because you see some of these companies closing that this is the end of it. It is not. You can do whatever you want in this industry. When you do come in the industry, though, there are various things that open. Like I'm working in an office now. That was not actually my intent or my plan. Actually, what I ended up really wanted to do, I wanted to work at a trucking school and teach truckers initially. And when I was driving, I actually thought when I came into it, I wanted to do fuel grade tanker. Um, I've changed my mind since then, but and I enjoyed the reefer. I like doing the refrigerated trucks. Um, but you can do in this industry, there are things that are open to you. Like even in the office right now, they like getting drivers with experience off the road who come into the office because we know how to talk to you. You identify well with us. You talking to somebody who's familiar with your situation. So we actually end up getting um, people like when I get drivers now that actually remember me. They're like, dude, I'm so happy I got you, and they're happy they got me because I'm somebody who understands their situation, their plight. Um, I'm not somebody like I tell them, you the captain of the ship. You tell me what you want to do, and I send that over. Because I don't dispatch. Well, I do. I dispatch existing loads that are already on them, pre-planned loads. But I don't plan loads. I don't create a load for them. I don't go search for loads. I dispatch them on what's already sitting in their pre-planned list for that truck. But I understand the situation. If they call me and say, "Hey, I'm running late because of boop de boop de boop, the shipper was late. I had to go take the load back and have it reworked because I'm 36,000 pounds over on my tandems." I understand what they're saying because if you're sitting, everything's sitting where it's supposed to be. You're in California, you can only got so far you can move the truck. So there's just a lot going on right now, and what my biggest thing to you guys is, especially with the closures, don't become disillusioned that you don't have work. You still have work. Until we have an automated truck, there's going to be tons of work for drivers because they still need drivers. There's still a shortage, although the shortage is diminishing. It's starting to go down. And but you're going to see as these companies are closing, the freight is going to pick up at some of the bigger boys because these other companies, the companies that were going to these smaller or medium-sized companies, they're getting ready to shift their freight to the bigger guys because they're more comfortable with the bigger guys, and the bigger guys actually have more money and stability. The company I'm at right now is liquid. A part of them is liquid because I'm part of three, four companies. It's a four company conglomerate, so to speak. But the major managing company is liquid. So the part of the company I work for, they're liquid. They have no debt. Everything they do is cash. They buy their trucks cash. Everything is cash. Nothing's in debt. The building we're sitting in right now is paid for. All the work that has been done inside that building to redo it is paid for. Their property is all paid for. They're liquid. Anything they do, they buy. They don't do loans. And to my understanding, if they do a loan for anything, it's paid off rather quickly. And the companies that they're acquiring that have debt, they're working to get them to where they're liquid, um, and get them out of any contractual stuff that where they're not. So what I will tell you is keep it up. Just keep on in here. I'm gonna end the feed, go back and look and see what all these idiots where they came from. I guess they thought they were gonna stop the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and complete the chat, even though they crazy as hell. And I'm just gonna say it's demonic, and I'm just gonna say the devil is a lie. I'm gonna keep talking to y'all periodically. I am gonna do more stuff on my Christian channel. I have some things I want to share with you on that level, and we'll be doing a lot more on the Christian channel coming up. If you don't know my Christian channel, it's Revelation Life, so you can, if you need it, I'll be putting links below. As I start having time off, and I got to get the internet on in here. Once I get my internet set up, I'm gonna start going in here, and I'll go back and edit my videos and put all the links to like JJ Gaming, Chicago. He's a Chicago trucker. I'll get him. Um, D Boy Stance. I think that's it because we did have some other people, but some of them don't have trucking YouTube channels with their own Facebook. But I'll put the links below, and I also have the links for the Facebook pages, the Trucker 411. And if any of you guys are looking to become hosts for the Trucker 411, please hit me up. You guys know how to hit me up, and we'll talk. You guys can hit me up on Facebook. You know how to hit me up there. Anyway, y'all, 2 and 2, be blessed. Peace.